What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ben, aka Ben Billions, and welcome back to another video. I know this is like way towards the end of the week, so by the time this video is uploaded, it'll be Sunday. But I just wanted to tap in real quick and give y'all, of course, another weekly update. So first and foremost, your boy kind of swagged up right now. I got the red on today and whatnot. My birthday was on Friday. I had just turned 28, so decided to go out a little bit and whatnot, do some shopping and whatnot, get right and spend some time with the family, have a little dinner. And tonight, me and the boys heading out and keep it cool, but just have a good time tonight. I'm gonna do my best. I also took some in this parking lot to keep the flashes of the lights away and excuse the wind noise if it interferes with the sound quality of the video. Now back to the point at hand. Fun fact, this actual parking spot right here, I'm not going to reveal the parking, location specifically because there's a car there, but this is one of the final places I was in when I was sleeping in my vehicle before, me and my sister linked up and actually, teamed up from there. And ever since then, it's been pretty smooth. Had ups and downs, but so far it's been pretty good so far. Trying to find a good angle, y'all, so please bear with me. But anyway, just to give y'all an update. So as far as discipline goes, we've been definitely getting back into the gym and whatnot. This is my now going on third week. I'll be honest, this week was a little bit more, busy. I was getting a lot of things taken care of, so I only went 3 times this week. However, been getting at least a mile walking for the past, 2-3 times this week. So even if I don't necessarily hit the gym, I'm gonna still make sure I get a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles walking, because walking is better than nothing. And when it's actually helped. Diet's still been going pretty well and whatnot. Not too many issues with that end. I've only had really, I think it was last week on a Saturday, and then today I had a cheat day and whatnot. So the majority of the time I've been eating healthy. And here, I'm gonna go ahead and post up right here real quick because there's a lot of, let's see if I can use the light again to work with me, not against me. But real quick, y'all, I don't want to hold y'all time too much, but I actually just want to get a couple things off my chest. So as y'all see the progression throughout these videos and whatnot, from me making my car to now, stepping up. Like I told y'all, I'm a fashion guy. I'm a designer myself. And I'm big into streetwear and whatnot. My style has been maturing little by little by little. But I'm just in an interesting place in my life right now where I'm very aware of the transition that's getting ready to happen. At the same time, it's just going through, I guess you could say, different the processes. I just laugh. I just turned 28, mind you, so it's like I'm like 2 years from 30, my little niece, I'm gonna rip her up if she watches this video. But can't make it, you like an African dad jokes and all types of stuff, like oh man. Listen, y'all, late 20s is still 20s, right? In fact, 30 is the new 20. I'm calling it now. So for everybody who hit their 30s and you think it's over for y'all, it's not. Y'all just now getting started for real, and whatnot. But a lot more responsibilities, a lot more things to consider. When you start getting hit with them, hey, when you gonna have your first kid questions, it's like, oh dang, we hit that chapter of life. But again, by the grace of God, man, and this walk hasn't been easy by any means. And daily, not that I question the direction, but sometimes I just question if I'm doing enough, or am I at the area or place that I should be at, where I think I would be. And it falls back into, do you trust God and do you trust His timing? If you do, then even when you have those moments, don't allow that to cloud the overall picture, So, kind of want to share that with y'all and whatnot. Again, this is just kind of what's been going through my mind this past couple of weeks. Again, a lot of progression, back discipline, skin and guy right, skincare routine on lock right now. Swag stepping up, what I'm saying? It's about time, brother, about time. Y'all peep the hat too? By the way, I got this from Walmart too, man. Walmart, Ross, Burlington, y'all sleep, right? I've never been the type of person that's just like, oh, if I have to buy the brand specifically, I'll be cool. It's, if it look good, I can put a fit to it. I don't care if I get it from Ross, Walmart, Goodwill, or Balenciaga itself. I don't care where I get it from. If it's slap, it's slap. So, but beyond that, y'all, and also I want to show y'all the entire fit too, just so you know what's going on. You know, we got the Fashion Nova Slim Straights, and then we got the P6000s. First actual, hold on, let me show this for it though. First, like actual, like, hopefully that actually showed, because my back camera's kind of screwy at the moment. But where's I going with this? Oh yeah. First pair of runners, man. Fun. Let me tell y'all this one story and I'll bounce. I remember when I was in elementary school, I'm gonna say sometime within 3rd or 4th grade, because I don't necessarily remember the age. And I remember this was during the summertime. I was playing the PlayStation 2 around that time, so you already know what's up. I was playing Sonic Riders specifically. To all my Sonic heads out there. I remember my mom, she had came home one day and she had 2 black trash bags. Now, of course, in my head, I'm just thinking, you know, Mom, why are you bringing trash in the house? You know, not thinking too much of it, you know. And you know that look mothers give when, like, I got something. You finna see what I got. I'm about to mess your head up. So anyway, she gave me that look. I said, oh, okay. I go to the first trash bag. I kid you not. The first bag opened up, nothing but Jordan retros. I'm talking about, they're dominantly, like, I think one pair of 14s were like the Columbia low 14s, and the rest were like 13s. So like Chicago's, the Breads, the Playoff, just a whole bunch of just J's. And then the second trash bag, it was nothing but just Nike runners. And this is before runners even became like really, really hot in this, you know, this day and age. Like, just nothing but a bag of runners. Now, of course, I was more of a J person, you know, not too much of a runner person. But just seeing that blew my mind. It was basically Christmas and summertime. I didn't question where she got it from. To this day, I still don't know, of course. But, you know, it was just amazing seeing that, you know what I'm saying? So that, whole month going to school, every single day had a new pair of shoes. I was like, hey, bro, where you get these shoes from? Your guess is as good as mine. So, but anyway, I just want to share that with y'all. Just want to spend some time with y'all real quick before we head out. And be on the lookout for another video. Again, we're about to lock in with Q4. And even with going out, I haven't went out, mind you, in about a little over a year now, I want to say. And not that I'm just against it. Well, certain parts of nightlife, yes, I am against. But more so, it's just when you're younger, you go out for whatever reason. As you start getting older, you start actually needing to have a reason to go out. Like, if you're celebrating something, right? For me, it was my birthday, or like, you know, graduation or something. But then it gets to the point, you know what? A lot of people are kind of just escaping their day-to-day lives. If I go out, I actually want to be like successful in all other areas, and then going out to seem as, you know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that the word that I have for this, just sprout wings, just flew away. But y'all get the point, you know. So it's just time to lock in for the rest of the year. So big things coming. Actions will match the words. I just wanted to catch up with y'all. So y'all stay blessed, y'all stay easy, and see y'all in the next video. Peace.